Good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to my channel. This is Kate. Welcome to Planner Nerd Plans. I do plan with me's and planner related, paper related type of videos for you to teach you my ideas on planning. If you are coming on in, please make sure you hit the thumbs up and let YouTube know that you are enjoying watching my live, and so they can share it to everybody else out there. Over the weekend, I want to say thank you everyone who has subscribed. We've made it over the 200 mark, so thank you very, very much for that. How are you doing? I am doing pretty good. I had a little bit of a down moment earlier today. I let myself feel it. I went and took a baby nap with the toddler because we were both tired. And then I feel better after that. I kept on saying when I was falling asleep to my nap, saying, I'll get better. It's just one little thing that I have to work through and I'll get better. So definitely, please hit that thumbs up. Let your friends know. And if you are new, I hope you subscribe to my channel. We do this every Monday at 4 p.m. Pacific, and I do a list out of here. So, as we are waiting for my fellow planner babes come on in, I am trying to decide what washi to use. Now, there we go. I was like, why is everything out of frame here? Okay, here we go. So, I'm trying to decide if I should keep with the purple theme. Hey, fatty girl. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. Oh, it is your first time? Awesome. I'm glad you could make it. So I'm trying to decide on this which purple washi to honor Purple Diva 66, who passed away a few weeks ago. Diamonds had asked out in the planner community that anybody who was honoring her do your spreads in purple. So I've been like thinking I'm doing purple all week. Oh, good. You're welcome. So I've already did my spreads a lot in this purple butterfly, purple bluish butterfly, but I'm wondering if I should do something different. Like there's these roses I have gems, and these of course are Simply Gilded bow washi. All this is, I think all this, except for the, yep, nope, that's Simply Gilded. That's Simply Gilded. This isn't Simply Gilded, or that. That's Simply Gilded. This is Scotch. So try to decide what purple washi I'm going to do. As I decide that, let's pull out more purple pens. Tell you the truth, I'm kind of leaning towards these two because how light purple they are. What do you think? Purple flowers with these cool diamond looking pattern. Yeah, I think so too. I do have butterflies in this like brownish mauve, tannish. I don't know what color to call that. That's why it's in this. These are all the the brown hues, I would call it. All right. So this is my Commonplace journal. So I have, since it's your first time, this is the first week, and I have all the weeks that, and I think I have in between here some other things I've written in, but I labeled at the bottom what week is which. This is something different. So, and this is my word of the year for this year. So I put stuff in between. So basically I just start from the beginning to the end, and I have other things in here as well. This is basically my Commonplace journal. It's basically a great place to write out thoughts, put note cards that you got from Happy Mail or events. Like I have my parents' 60th birthday invitation that what happened over a year ago, 2 years ago now? 2 years ago. Yes, it'd be 2 years ago because I'm turning 40 this year. So, hey, Angie. We said on purple still to honor Purple Diva 66. And I have these purple rose washi. So, hold on, guys. Oh, I sprayed cat down. I don't know. Dry pee. All right, I'm back. Husband was freaking out about something, and I had to answer his question. You need to get back at journaling? Yeah, and so I've been doing this for over 6 months now. We'll end in June, and I'll pick up another journal guide to do on Mondays. So that's what I basically do on Mondays is these journal guides. And then, of course, tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern, so 3 p.m. my time, Diamond over at the Diamond and Pearl Lifestyle channel, she's doing a different guided journaling question prompt as well. So definitely go check her out tomorrow. Luckily, she is before Tamika's Tuesday's talks. So I was cringing because I like to join. I like journaling things because it really makes you think of certain things. And today, earlier with my business group, they were talking about influence, and it was a hard topic for me, and I let them know, and they were very appreciative that I let them know how vulnerable I was about it. And I was a little I just started tearing up because I feel I have no influence. I just try to be kind and nice and get along. I'm like, I consider influence an ugly word, but unfortunately it's what you needed to run a business and a blog and all that fun stuff. But at the same time, I try not to worry, but I also have to worry about it. For if you want to grow a business, you have to have influence. So it's just, this one's tearing. So, just as in the word of influence, she asked a few questions about influence over, what type of, and it was not negative in a sense. It was, and that's the thing is that influence can be used negatively and positively. Okay, this is going to be like washi surgery. Influence in the sense, like her questions were, how do you influence your customers? How do you influence your industry? And what was the other one? Oh, and how does your business, by not selling, but like through hiring and HR or it's other practices that are not money earning, not parts. So like your admin and all that kind of stuff. I'm trying to get this washi to lay. There we go. And such. And of course, personally, and she was tying in that influence is also something to do with confidence. And of course, I don't have that either. So basically using the influence, and also she talked about your personal life. And she also says influence equals power. And I'm like, I've had, growing up wise, a very powerful parent who liked to control every aspect of my life and direct me into what she thought was best. He or she thought was best for my life, and the other parent basically just sat on the sidelines and didn't understand, didn't want to be involved. So it's really hard for me with the word influence and power because I've had a difficult childhood of not understanding what's going on with my body when I hit puberty, but also I didn't understand until actually recently what was going on with my body. But that's another thing. But it's dealing with that discrimination of being twice the size I'm supposed to be, and I'm not good enough, and that kind of stuff where you don't have that confidence. And so I'm trying to, now I'm out and looking for is how do I build my confidence? Hey, Sherry. So if you have any cool books, I don't know. I pray about it too. So, all right. So, but yeah, I know it's a weakness of mine, and I acknowledge it. Now I'm trying to figure out if it's something I can change or not, or if it's just a mindset thing. All right, here we go. List the happy Black History. Yeah, Black History Month. I love history. I love how February is Black History Month and March is Women's History Month. So put your heroes in the comments. Mine is, well, some of them are still alive and some are not. I think she's still alive. Rosa Parks is one of them. Maya Angelou, I think she's passed away. Oprah Winfrey, Michelle Obama. But those are Black women. But I don't know. It's like Black history. I think they've actually renamed my high school after a Black woman activist from the turn of the century. So because my high school was named after a president that was very much a racist. And in Oregon here, we had no problem changing it. There's a knowledge. We're like, okay, time to change it. There's no point of honoring this gentleman anymore. So. Oh, thanks, Fatty. That's a good, yeah. That is, I gotta find myself some. Fatty, thank you for the suggestion. Surrounding yourself with confident and inspiring women. And I think that's why I look up to Oprah and Michelle Obama and who else? Especially Oprah, because her spiritual way of thinking of things and such. I watch a lot of her or listen to her podcast about Super Soul Sunday and whatever books she recommends as well in her book club. But also, I think I also need someone more personable that I would know personally that I can ask questions. Oh my gosh, I'm going to fit this in. So, all right. And I apologize if it keeps on auto-focusing. I cannot control the focus when it's just alive. It usually doesn't freak out too much. Okay. To give you an idea what the take action is for this list. Focus on purging and reorganizing just one area of your home or office this week. Your work desk, your kitchen cupboards, a junk drawer, etc. A clean, organized space is a quick way to get your mind at peace, leaving you more room for happiness to enter. Now, I have to say, this is different for everyone on how clean. My husband, if it's like sterile clean, it is crazy. Yes, I am fatty, girls. I got the ebook. I need to start quickly reading on my Google Play here. I got the ebook right here and such, but I'm going to follow along with the questions, and I'm trying to decide if I want to put them in this book or in, what is it? A new notebook. I have tons of, I have a shelf full of notebooks. All right, Angie, the list is the spaces in your life you would like to create more order and organization in. that's the question. Yeah, my work desk over there. I started doing is this desk I can keep pretty clean. And I don't know if it's just because I record on it, I plan on it, and I have my little organizer over here. You can see the feet of it. It's a file holder stand-up stand. And I believe it's in not the last video, but the video of that. I took a picture of all my planners in it and notebooks. And this has helped me like pull out planners and put them back, and I don't have to have a stack here or here that they fall down. Awesome, fatty girls. Yeah, she's starting that tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern. So if you're on the West Coast, it'd be 3 p.m. So it's going to be 2 hours before Tamika's Talk with Tuesdays, whenever you guys watch that tomorrow as well. So it's not going to be interfering with that so much. So I need to clean up my little side table over here where all my stickers are is quite a mess. So this is the winter book. I'm going to try to find some stickers to use and try to keep an eye on the guy. She is working on, let me pull up my ebook. Leave Bigger, Discover Your Path and Life Purpose by Marshawn Evans Daniels. She wrote this 2 years ago, and there's apparently a journal guide to it on Amazon. Yeah, Believe Bigger by Evan. If you Google that, you'll find her book, but also there is a journal guide that comes along with the book, and that's what. Yes. And she's doing that. So. I don't know. Okay, we have these dots. Oh, you know what? It's not purple in here. Kate, why are you looking in here? I'm trying to find something to do. There's sometimes a little bit of purple in the home body here. Okay. My friend's texting me. So I got boxes that are purple. So yeah, Diamond's starting that tomorrow evening. No. I gotta hunt these down now. Thought I had some purple hearts laying around somewhere. I might have used them. Yeah. This is where all the half sticker sheets go. I'm going to use these purple stickers down here. They're just different icons. All right. So. Put work desk. Oops. Kitchen, pantry, my spaces. Go ahead if you want to share your spaces that you would like to reorganize. I know Lakeisha with Lakeisha Loves to Plans was doing a reorganizing challenge. There's a few other YouTubers here, like the Minimalist Mom and Frugal Fit Mom. We're doing a collab about organizing a different space in their house each week. Yeah, I totally hear you, Angie. Luckily, on my Google Play, I have credits because I answer. What's cool about Google Play is, where is it? There's a Google Rewards thing. I'm trying to find it. Here it is. So it's called Rewards, Google Opinion Rewards. And basically you answer a survey and they give you Google Play credits. And I use those on actually ebooks off of the Google Play Store. So that's how I was able to get mine free, because I had the credits already saved up. And it's kind of one of those things where you use them or you lose them. So what else needs to be more order and organized? Our box. Razor is one. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think the ebook version was $13. So there is that. And, hey, Christy. So what else? I'm trying to think. Oh, I was going to say call it the garage. If I could write. We have not cleaned it up since our remodel. So there's whatever we didn't put back in the house is in there, but also things my husband wants to get rid of, but I don't. But also I want to reorganize so then I can fit these other things in there. Yeah, we're having fun with that. Tell my husband, no, 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 no. We're not getting rid of that table. You can get rid of the chairs, or we'll just keep the chairs because in case we have a big party. When that happens, can happen again. Yes, she does read it out loud, especially the questions. So that's why I didn't buy the journal. I'm going to get myself a notebook and write it down as she goes through it. So I have it down as a reminder in my calendar to go to her lives to do that with her. You need to organize your mind. What's going on with you? You've been pretty quiet. I saw that you went and played in the snow with your family. Oh, the cars need to be cleaned out. Garbage and such. All right, my last purple one of these. We're doing purple theme for those who just popped in. Don't forget the thumbs up for Purple Diva 66. So, the cars, both of our cars. My husband says, I'm willing to get rid of that van for a bigger car. Just not this one, because it's a great commuter, a little small. I'm like, I know, honey. You're like your little hybrid. I know. But I do drive it mostly because it's better gas mileage to get around and go grocery shopping and such. I'm trying to think what else. I am starting to write out what new product I need to make for next year already and getting started on that with my business. So that's getting already organized. I do that every week. Someone's knocking. Hold on. I can't. I'll ask your David. I want to. Later. Close the door. Mr. Jonathan wants on his whole thing. It does, doesn't it? Sorry. There you go. Finally did some cleaning, organizing. It feels good to get something done. I believe in me, though. It would still. I have a long list. I wish I could throw everything away except the planner and craft supplies and start all over. I love it, fatty girl. I agree. Toss it all. It would, like, I would love to toss all the toys that is upstairs, but they're my son's. And I'm trying to be one of those things, I think, for spring break here, so the end of March, as I go through their I'm going to, like, take the week off from work, and I'll have videos up and ready to run, and I'll still do my live. But in between all that, since they're off, we are going to go through their clothes, figure out what has holes, worn out, not the right size, does it go to the next brother or not, you know, all that kind of fun stuff, but also the toys. They need to purge some toys here. So when you have 3 boys, you get 3 as much toys. So I guess I could write that down. I'll put children. Because that is a project for me. Clothes. And toys. You tossed off. I wish I could do that. But when I was growing up, my mom would go through our rooms and do toss certain things that all of a sudden, like, where is it? And she didn't think it's like, you got to understand, for me, I'm not going to go through what's on the ground and thrown about. No, I'm going to go through what's still in the bins because they haven't pulled it out since the last time we cleaned or whatever. That tells me they're not playing with those toys, not the ones on the floor. And the ones on the floor is telling me that they are playing with it. Get it? So yeah, iPad. Yes. Well, it's interesting. My older ones have kind of if they have it, like they were playing Minecraft together on their iPad, on their tablets. We call them tablets because we have Amazon Fire tablets for them. But my youngest, oh my gosh, you can't take away his tablet because that's his games. He has games he loves. All right. I'm going to try to think. Is there any more? I found more purple stickers so I can add more to my list. It always happens that way, Christy. John's pretty good. Like, he steps away from the computer sometimes, and so for me, I hear him go upstairs and play. But the thing is, when he plays, he's using his imagination, and he's just holding one toy, and it's just the way he is. I've also thought of getting rid of many of my things and starting over. You too, Angie? Sometimes you kind of have to go through your clothes and purge all those ones that have holes and don't fit anymore and such. And go through some planner stuff and your stickers. I actually now have like a stack of stickers that I don't no longer want. So I'm like, but there's no planner meetups. So I'm going to try to figure out how to do it online again. Some sticker stuff. So, yeah. Trying to think. Anything else? More order and orders. I've been making my family every Saturday spend at least an hour cleaning either the downstairs or the upstairs. And that's hey, Jacqueline. Yeah, your daughter had toys that she hadn't played with in so long, and she was just hoarding it. Yeah. That's okay. I'm trying to figure out what more I want to add to my list of spaces I want to create more order and organize. The thing is also we have a project. Each of the boys are going to have their own room, and we're going to paint the other two boys the rooms, and really get them clean and separate the bunk beds. Oh, it keeps buffering. I'm sorry. I want to record videos as soon as possible, but I have these burns on me for making dinner. Did we have a brain? Yeah. Tammy will do guilt. Oh, okay. Angie, thank you. I'll probably email her about that. I'll take pictures of all the things, and then she can probably share it with people, because some of it is like stickers from one of these things that I don't use at all, but you'd have them all there. But I don't want to just throw them away because I don't want to use them. I figured somebody else could use them. So, yeah. That's all right. I thought of one. It's the only one that gets messy, especially once a month, because once a month is when I decorate and plan like crazy. Oh, your spices organized and purged from expired ones? Yeah. Small task. You use them every meal. Okay, cool. At least that will get out there. All right. I'm gonna call it my sticker cart. I have a lot of like loose stickers like this, and then like sticker books that are these different sizes. I'm thinking about taking this apart and putting in a different type of system. No, the spice racks always get organized in my house. My husband, and I tell him, go grab this. He's like, why isn't this in alphabetical order? I'm like, I don't care. Actually, I don't do alphabetical. I do the hot, all the chili powder, the cumin, and the cayenne pepper, and the pepper flakes. They're all in one little row. All of my extracts is in one row. My roast ones are in one row. My Asian food is in another row. My baking one. So that's how I organize it. And sometimes I go in there and I'm going, he moved them around again. So I have to put them back. I'm like, well, at least he puts them in alphabetical order so I know which one I'm thinking of. I do that. But I have these groupings. You're not the cook. He's my sous chef. I've been making him cut vegetables a lot lately. I'm like, you complain about how big my chunks of vegetables are. You get over here and chop these bad boys for me. Frequently using cutter. Yeah, my salt and pepper are always on next to the stove, and my olive oil. So, luckily tonight I made it easy. I'm making it easy food night. Because we still have lots of leftovers and there's no room in the fridge, so I can't make my normal big meals. But the kids, we've already had leftovers last night, so it's easy food night. I organize my extra toiletries under the sink. Okay, I have a drawer for that. All the backup toothbrush, toothpaste, soaps. In every bathroom, it's there. Under the sink is all the cleaning supplies, except for one bathroom just has under the sink storage, so that's where the toilet paper. I have those Dollar Tree buckets, square bucket things. They all come different sizes. One's for the toilet paper, so it doesn't get damaged. But the other one is for sanitary, my period pads. So then I can grab them. But also back behind that is the toddler pops. So speaking of, we've tried Commando with Robert today. So far, no success. But David and my husband and I keep on asking, do you go potty? Do you go potty? But he will have training pants only at nighttime now. So he doesn't have to worry. We don't have to worry about switching out the street, all that kind of stuff. I'll probably have to do a bath tonight because he's already had a few accidents today. But it's officially, we're taking the next step on the potty training with Mr. Robert. So I am trying to think. Is there anything else? Anything else? So how is... Mm-hmm. All right, let's see if I can find some stickers to decorate. And then let's see. So Jacqueline is asking Fatty Girl, what do you like to be called? She wants to know if you like to be called what your friends call you. This is list 31. Okay, put the list down there. Okay, Coretta. Where's it? Yeah, Coretta. Okay, cool. Thank you. And so, as I find stickers to decorate, because I always try to find stickers to decorate, how is everybody's weeks last week? Anything fun? I'm still trying to catch up on Tamara's morning tea. And such. Because I'm having not really great sleep lately, and luckily last night I put my CPAP on and had good sleep. I didn't have to wake up that a lot. Still woke up tired, but not as tired as I has been. All that fun stuff is getting old, On Saturday, I took a 3-hour nap. I'm a little surprised by that because I am not a big nap. I don't like naps because I feel like I'm sleeping my day. I'm losing time. So, it's important. I'm also going down some research rabbit holes and such because I am trying to figure some things out. I'm not willing to spend $800 on a lady to tell me how to eat with my genetic condition. So I'm trying to figure out what I can find out for free. So I know people figure it out that if someone wants to know your secrets, you pay for it. I'm like, no, we can do this. I can do this. I can be a scientist and figure out what works for my body, but also I would like to get input and ideas and all that kind of stuff. Busy with homeschool, laundry. I've read the first 2 books of the Bridgerton series. I haven't sat down and watched Netflix because unfortunately I have young children. And by the time the evening comes along and they go to bed, I just want to, how do I describe it? Don't get caught up into something. Or I'm reading. I've read how many books? I did my reading list today. I was doing a lot of catching up on my list and my goal planner, adding things to it. So, oh, they're making you. This is from the wellness one. Yeah, the wellness one. So, yes, Jacqueline, I just keep an eye out for sales or when they go on clearance at Michael's or Joann's, and I snatch them up. And then if I think it's worth it to, buy it full price, because also sometimes you get full price. Joann's and Michael's has those stickers, you buy something original price, you get X amount of percentage off. So there's that. You use earphones. Oh, so you've been watching it on your computer or something like that. Okay. See, I only watch Netflix on the big TV. Lately, I've been rewatching Stargate. We don't know what that is. It's a science fiction show that was during the late 90s, early 2000s. My husband introduced it to me. And now Netflix has all 10 seasons, and so I'm binge watching that. And I'm able to do that because the kids are kind of like, "What are you watching, Mom?" I'm like, it's called Stargate." Okay, whatever. And they walked away. I'm like, all right. Thought you guys would enjoy this with your mother, but I guess not. So there's a little bit of my, nerdness. You've been catching up on the reading? Yeah, I've been noticing that reading gives me a lot of energy, in a sense, or calmness. It keeps me, and I like to read before I go to bed. So if I'm, up for it, or sometimes I don't even that. I sometimes read between an hour before I go to bed. Like last night, I only read between 8 and 9. Then I watched a couple shows. I think that helps because I think my brain is too alert when I read because it gives me energy. And my husband keeps on trying, "You should exercise. You should exercise." I'm like, I don't like to exercise, including it's stressful, but in a sense, I told him reading's exercising. It gives me energy. He says, yes, it does give you more energy than it does watching shows. I've been reading a lot of library books and I like to read romance books. It's just because they're an easier read for me. But there's after a certain point, I notice if there's too much of a trend of a certain author, I just start to switch. I'm like, nope, I can't do this. I'm switching. And I've noticed there's this way. I'm like, okay. Oh, here we go. But I do read fantasy and sci-fi as well. My husband's like, "You didn't finish that book over there." I'm like, whatever. It's a big ass book. Sometimes some books writers, they use a lot. Like I have to read slower or I'm going to miss something. Oh, I had purple stars. Okay. Oh, well. Use those next time. I don't know where the rest are. I think I gave them to my son because he saw them one time. Try to see. And of course, I also read all variety of nonfiction as well. Okay. Look at that. Sticker books everywhere. Here we go. So, yeah, I need to catch up on that. Watch that. It's on my list. And, all right. So, for next week, 32. List the ways you can fake it until you make it and being happy. Hmm. That's going to be interesting next week because I'm not a great faker. Thank you, Jacqueline. Oh, you caught the clues. I don't know how they're going to be different than the books. Did you read the books, Christy? Jacqueline, thank you very much for your comment. It helps a whole lot. I hope people are enjoying this, and I just keep on doing it and doing it and doing it. Urban fiction and Christian books. Okay. I read some urban fiction, not a lot. I'm more of a historical kind of gal. All right, now Christy's getting me more pushing to like go lock myself in my bedroom so the children can't watch it. So no, but yeah. Okay, well, there we go. And think about that for next week. What you do to fake it till you make it on your happiness. I guess it comes naturally in some of us, and some of us it doesn't. So I will let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And I will probably do is I'll see you guys on the hopefully tomorrow on Tamika's and Diamond's lives. And until then, I hope you enjoy your week. Bye.